Hi friends, this is Ashutosh back again. So I asked about a question, can we increase the number of partitions of an RDD in Spark using Collision function? I got several responses, some of them said yes, some of them said no. Well, the answer is yes, we can do that. And if you want to know how we can do that, please stay tuned. So this is a simple Spark program. The name is Collision demo and it extends a simple trait. So as you can see, it is just initialization of the Spark session. Then we have defined a logger so that we do not see unnecessary logs in our run console. Then we are reading a CSV file. The CSV file is not big in size. Then we are displaying the number of partitions. So since it's a data frame, so we are using .rdd .get num partitions. Now we are using collision function and we have two arguments. So one is num partitions and another one is shuffle. So this particular function collision takes two arguments. If you provide the second argument as true, then it will shuffle the data and it will just act like repartition. So you all know that using repartition we can increase or decrease the partitions, right? Yeah, so what happens is repartition internally calls collision function with shuffle as true. So if you want to see that, you can go to Google and search for Spark GitHub rdd.scala and you open that. Let's open that. And this is Spark code, Spark master, and if you search for collision, or let's say we will search for repartition first. Okay, so if you see the definition of repartition, let's say you are calling with repartition of 10, so internally it is calling collision with the number of partitions and shuffle equals true. Let's go to collision function. So here is the definition of collision function. It is taking number partition, shuffle, and another one partition collision as an option. Alright, so that means repartition internally calls collision with shuffle as true. So we are also printing after calling the collision, we are again printing the number of partitions. Now what happened is we we can use the collision this version of collision with the RDD only, not with the data frame directly. So the data frame's collision function does not have a second argument. So here what it returns is a new RDD. We got the schema of this particular data frame here, and now we generated new data frame using spark.create data frame with the new RDD and schema. So the thing is, this particular conversion from data frame to RDD is expensive, so generally it should be avoided. But the main purpose of this video is to make you aware about the collision function. So many people ignore the second parameters, but the thing is you should be aware about that we can use collision to increase the number of partitions. Then we are just displaying the data. So let's go ahead and run this, and if you have any doubt about it, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Okay, it's running, so it is not printing unnecessary log messages. So it's very small in size, so it will just create one partition in the beginning, and then after the shuffling it will create 10 partitions. As you can see, number of partitions after reading the data is 1, and after collision with shuffle number of partitions is 10. So that means we can use collision for increasing the number of partitions, although it doesn't make sense because repartition, as the name suggests, is used to increase or decrease the partition. You may get these kind of questions in interview just to test out your knowledge. I think if you give a correct answer, that's a bonus point for you. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you really liked, please do subscribe. Keep supporting me so that I can bring this kind of questions more and more in the future. Thank you, stay safe, and we'll see you again.